Hello, my name's Danny. This is the first video on this channel. There's a couple reasons I started this channel. First purpose would be so I can write down goals and I can be accountable to them. Um, I have other goals. I have a business that I have my goals for that. I'm not going to put any of that on here. I got some goals to fix some stuff around the house and things like that, personal things. I'm not going to write those. These are just going to be big goals that I would like to finish, hopefully in the next year, um, maybe sooner. Some of them definitely sooner. The second purpose is if there is anybody watching, even if there isn't, that's fine. But if there is, I would like to motivate you to do the same thing. If you're anything like me, maybe you aren't, maybe you are. I'm in my late 30s. I'm very busy. It doesn't seem like there's time to do anything, so you just got to make it happen. And I like that mindset, so I'm going to go with it. So these are things that I wanted to do. I'm going to write them on this dry erase board. I'm going to do updates through smaller reels and shorts or whatever you call them, more frequently. And then I'm going to do long form videos as well, just like this one. Um, so I'm going to write them down. I do keep them. I find that these little notebooks, I bought a bunch of them, are really helpful, especially I'm a woodworker by trade. And so writing measurements and things, or just jotting down things you would like to remember. I love that. So, the first one is start YouTube. Maybe that's a cop out, but I already completed that as of right now. So, but it did take some time to maybe more think about what I wanted to do, like how this was going to happen. This is something I'm really excited about too. So I thought a lot about it and what actually these goals are going to be and how I was going to present them, and I'm still kind of figuring it out. But that's the first. The second, you're going to find that a lot of these are health related too, just because it's just what I want to do. So the second is hard to write like that. Is to do a 10-day fast. So I've done some research, mostly watching what other people find about it, but not just the intangible, but also tangible. There's a person on YouTube who I like their videos who looks at research and stuff, and I'll tell you what that channel is when we get that far, but so I like it. Seems like it's more of a studied thing than maybe some other related things. So I just want to try it. I got a date picked out mid-January that I'm going to do it. I think my buddy's gonna do it with me. Um, and before that, I've done 16-hour fasts. Those are pretty simple. But I'm going to do a 36-hour fast. And I just want to experience like what it's going to be like to not have food that long. So I'm really excited about that. So there'll be updates on that immediately. The next one, these are very random. So is canoe. So last year I bought a aluminum canoe and it was beaten up, and I got it from a place that was they did that thing. They did kayaks and canoes as a business. And so it was very beat up, needed some work, but the idea was that I was going to do it. I never did. I'm going to rehab it. Like I said, I'm a woodworker, so I'm going to incorporate some, wood like in the yoke and other parts of it too, and really make it nice. Probably not as a camping canoe. I love camping too, but um, more of maybe like just a recreational, take it out, maybe go fishing with my son or whatever, that kind of thing. So, which I'll show you a picture of that. The next one is to run a half marathon. That. So I used to run a lot in cross country and track, and I fell out of it. I randomly picked things up, but I've never quite gotten back to that. So I want to do that. My wife, she wants to run one with me, so I'm planning on doing one in May. But before that, I'm gonna do a 10K, which that's on Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna do a 10K and maybe some other little road races, and then we'll just do an update on running in general. So that'll be fun. This next goal might seem contradictory, and it probably is, but I'm gonna put it anyways. I can do whatever I want, because these are just to do big things. So I want to get to the 1,000-pound club. Last year I hit 900 pounds. But this year I want to go to 1,000. What the 1,000-pound club is a combination of uh, bench press, squats, and deadlifts, and the weight equals 1,000 pounds. So it was pretty close last year, and I think I can hit it. Um, I do have some weight to lose, so which I'll get to that too. But so hopefully that'll help me not lose too much strength in trying to run and do other things. And so that'll bring me to my next goal that contradicts this one as well. But whatever, lose 20 pounds. So I kind of yo-yo in weight, but I really want to get serious about my health. I'm in my later 30s. My blood pressure is kind of high, and some other indicators aren't so good. So I want to make sure that I am trying to live a healthy lifestyle. I don't want to inherit some of the problems that maybe my parents or whoever have had in the past, and so I want to go with that. So um, I'll probably do that through calorie counting. I've done that in the past. I have an app on my phone that helps me free. Um, and overall just being active. I love hiking and being outside. Just did a 33-mile hike in one day, which was pretty cool. That was a big goal, but that normally that would be like the only thing I did for a long time. So I want to do more. And the last one I have on here is to build a guitar. Actually, last year I started building an acoustic guitar, and we had some problems. Um, so I didn't get as far as I wanted. So I want to, finish that, but I'll go step by step on what we're doing. We're kind of, it's me and my cousin. We're kind of stumbling through it. So, but I want to get that done. So these are my goals as of right now. Got one done, right? And I reserve the right to maybe add another one later. But I don't plan on taking these off. And I would be interested in knowing what your goals are, and maybe we can be accountable together. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.